Hello, I'm Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and today we're going to do a get ready with me, and we're only going to use 4 products. You know, I've been seeing on my news feed a lot about as we grow older that we don't need to use as many products on our face, and we need to use things like this that are more cream based. I normally don't use a whole lot of creamy products on my face, but today we're going to try that and just see how it works and see if it's something that you like. I've not tried this before, so this is going to be all new to you and all new to me. So let's just dive right on in and see what we've got. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clip the old hair back right here just to kind of get it out of my face. And first thing I'm going to use is actually something called Dewy. I don't know what that last word is, Lumineux from WetNWild. This is a photo finish primer, and it's got a little bit of a tint to it, so it makes it a little bit like a BB cream. It is very luminous, and I normally mix this in with my foundation when I use it so that I don't have, you know, like 3 or 4 layers of stuff on my face, and that seems like that works very well for me. But I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. I'm going to get my old trusty mirror out over here and hope that this goes well. And we're just going to see how this does today. So I wish I could angle this mirror a little bit better, but I think this is going to be the best it's going to get. So let me just put this on, and we're just going to see. Now I'm going to go under my eyes and actually on my eyelids with this. This is something I normally don't do, but I'm going to do that today because I'm not going to use any concealer, because that would be 5 products instead of 4. And I really couldn't think of another use for the concealer right off the bat. So everything, I wanted to try to make everything do double duty if I could, except for this. Well, I guess it's a primer and a foundation in one. So I guess I am making this do double duty. So anyway, here we go. Now you want to try when you're putting on your foundation or your BB cream or whatever it is that you're doing, you want to go all the way out to your ears with it. Make sure you get it good along your hairline and out to your ears. And I usually stop right at my jawline, except for right here. I put a little bit on my neck where it's white, because you know your neck is in the shade a lot because of your chin. So unless you're like me and you've got 2 or 3 chins, so there you go. So there you go. Now let me look at this and see. Okay, I think I've got a pretty decent coverage with it. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm getting ready to use the L'Oreal Lumi. And I will drop a link for all this down in the description so that you can see the colors and everything I used. And I want you to know that this video is not being monetized in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to put a little color right here. Excuse me. My throat just about got dry on me. So I'm going to just, you know, use this on my cheeks. And I'm going to use a good bit of color right here because I want to make certain that you can actually see it with this video, because sometimes when you do stuff like this and you get on camera, you get the light on and everything, it has a tendency to just kind of wash you out and make you just look really, really pale and really white. So I'm actually using a little more of this than probably what I would use if I were just doing this on a day-to-day basis. So this is very shiny and very creamy. So once we get everything on here, we'll be able to see if this is actually going to look good and whether this is something that we might want to do every day. And you know, if I don't like it, that doesn't mean you don't have to like it. You can, you know, you can experiment with it and just see what you like. Let me put my glasses on so I can take a look at this. There it is. I am not totally wild about it, but I don't think that it's, you know, the worst thing that I've ever done to myself either. You know, blue frosted eyeshadow springs to mind. And if you're still using that, well, God bless you. And if you like it, keep using it. I don't know. But it's not my best look, that's for sure. I look back on all my photos of me in high school and I think, what in the world are you thinking, girl? Okay, so next I'm gonna use a little bit of that same thing, the L'Oreal Lumi, on my eyelid. And I'm gonna put the brunt of it right on the lid itself and then kind of blend it up to the brow. And, you know, I'm trying to look in the mirror and do this, and I'm gonna tell you, this is the most awkward thing in the world, trying to put on makeup when you're in a camera. So, there we go. Didn't use a whole lot, but there's my eyes. And get my glasses on. Let me see how that looks. It's a little different. It's not necessarily something that I love and adore, but I think that it's probably fine on a day that you might want to be a little bit more casual, not use as much makeup. I think it's probably fine. So the next thing I'm going to use is I'm going to use this double-ended eyeliner by CoverGirl. Now, I'm only going to use the brown end because if I use this end too, I would feel like that was cheating and I was actually using an extra product. So I'm not going to use this. We're only going to use the Mocha. But I chose this one because this is the closest one I had that I think I could do 3 things with. So this is True Naked by CoverGirl in Ebony and Mocha. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to do my eyebrows with this. This is a little different to use an eyeliner on your eyebrows. It takes a light hand. So I'm going to go right in here to my mirror and I'm going to try it and we're going to see how it goes. You don't want to do something real heavy-handed here because your eyeliner is going to go on a little bit thicker and a little heavier than your eyebrow pencil. The application is a little different because it's just different. So next we're going to go in on this eye and just kind of fill in just a little bit. And I'm not going to put a lot of product here. I'm just kind of filling in the spaces that are sparse because we are going for a less makeup look, something that I haven't worn in years because I love makeup. Now I am going to cheat a little bit and use my spoolie from another one to kind of blend it down. If you don't have one of these with a spoolie, it is worth purchasing just for the spoolie because that spoolie, I haven't found anything that blends as well as that as a spoolie. I haven't. You know, I've tried everything and I always go back to my trusty old spoolie. And I save these things. You know, when this is finished, I will save this spoolie. And then I'll use it till it, you know, falls apart and then I'll have another one that I've saved back. This is my eyebrows. I don't have a real heavy brow on. I don't like a real heavy brow on myself. You may like that, and it does make your eye look more youthful. They do say, however, the older you get, that you don't need quite as heavy of a brow. So I'm attempting that today, and we're gonna look at it when we're finished and see if you guys like it. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an eyeliner. Now I'm gonna have to get over here in this mirror and I've got to use it to do this. So let me get the mirror over here and because I gotta be able to see. I don't wanna poke my eye out here on a videotape. So let me just try this one. I tell you what, let me try this one first so that you can see. I think we all have a preferred eye that we go to first, and I normally do my other eye first simply because I don't know. It's just how I learned, and that eye is a little easier to do than this one. This eye is just a hard eye to do, but I'm going with it, and here we go. Now, I want to do kind of a cat eye and angle it up on the corner. That actually gives your eye a little bit of a lift, and so that's why I am angling up on the corner. In case you all were wondering. Okay, that is not as heavy of an eyeliner look as I'm used to. I'm used to something a little more defined and a little bit more that make my eye pop a little bit more. But, I think it's okay. Now, I have already curled my lashes, so I'm not gonna do that today. So, on camera, because I've already done that. So, but I am gonna use the L'Oreal mascara. And this is something that I think you need to put on every day, whether you do anything else to yourself other than maybe just a tinted moisturizer and maybe mascara and a little bit of lip gloss. We need mascara. We need to have that on. If you're going out of the house, you need mascara on your eyes. So we're going to try this just a bit, see how this works, and here we go. Just doing a wiggling motion back and forth. And I really like this mascara. For drugstore mascara, you really cannot beat this. It doesn't clump very badly, and it actually has a pretty smooth application. Now, I'm gonna do this eye now, and you want to just wiggle it and apply. Wiggle and stroke it to the end. That's how you do it. And this mascara gives you both fullness and length. I really, really like this mascara. And I want to say again, this channel is not monetized in any way. So anything I say, I'm not being paid to say anything about any product. I actually, if I recommend it, it's because I like the product, not because I'm being paid to say that. Now, at some point, I may get paid to say stuff, and if I do, I will always, in full disclosure, tell you that so that you will know that it is being monetized. But no one will ever be able to, I will never be able to be bought for my opinion. So just want to tell you that. So even if I were monetized, if I didn't like a product, you would know it. So let's go back with this again. And I'm going to go in right here and do just a little bit under my eye, just to kind of define the eye just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And if you all have watched any of my Get Ready With Me, you know that I normally don't put mascara on my lower lashes, but I'm gonna do that today just for kicks and giggles. And we're gonna see how that looks. So here we go. I normally don't do this because my eyes water really badly, and I just don't want to have a puddling effect on the bottom of my eyes, which, can really happen, and it's a very real struggle. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to apply this to my lip. And just bear with me here. This is going to take a hot minute because I'm really slow about this. One thing you want to do as you get older with your lip, you want to try to make your lips look a little fuller, especially your top lip. Your top lip has a tendency to curl inward as we get older. I don't know why that is. It's probably, something to do with our teeth. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to go just outside the line of my top lip to make my top lip look just a bit fuller. There's a little white line around your lip. If you'll look at your lip, there's like a little white line right above where the pink starts. You can actually line your lip up to that because that is actually part of your lip. So here we go. I have actually used this as a lip liner before when I was in a pinch. So I knew that would work. And I have a little bit of a bumpy spot on my lip right here. About 10 or 12 years ago, I took another fall and fell outside of Walmart on the sidewalk, and my two front teeth are capped because of that, and my bottom lip dug into my teeth. My teeth dug into my bottom lip, and I had to have stitches. I mean, it was a mess. So after 4 surgeries on my mouth, I still have a little bump in my lip right here, and that's okay. That's just part of it. But I wanted to let y'all know that my lip is actually lip actually is crooked. So in case you all were wondering, so here we go. I am using the same thing that I used on my eyes and my cheeks for a lipstick. The L'Oreal Lumi in color Rose. I'm really not used to putting on lipstick. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more of this. I'm not used to putting on lipstick with my finger. I normally use, I like my lipstick in a tube. I'm old school. And I think that I am finished. So let me look at the finished product and see how this looks. Okay, let me look at in the mirror so I can see. Let me let you all look. Let me take my glasses off. I am not a huge fan, but like I said, I have had much worse looks on myself than this. I think if I was going to have just a casual day, I think this would be fine. And like I said, you can look good using only 4 products. Now, I want to know your opinion. Do you think that this makes the Ninja look younger? Or do you think the Ninja needs to go back to what she was using before? I think I'm going to go back to what I was using before, especially when I'm on video. But, you know, for a look, if I'm just going to run out and, you know, do grocery shopping or something, or go to the Home Depot, or just run out, you know, for, you know, like quickly to do something, you know, with my friends for the evening, I think this would be fine. And you've got 4 products. You've used 4 products on your face, and it's something that if you don't have a lot of money to spend on cosmetics, you can kind of have a little polished look, a finished look, and you haven't spent a lot of money. Hope this helps you some today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. God bless. Maranatha.